Good evening, guys. Hi, my name is Christine, and I am with you here live from Gloucester for yet another session. And today's session is about procrastination, something we all do. And we all do a lot of this, unfortunately. So let's start off with Arush. Arush, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
My name is Arush Kumar. I study in class 4th at my school name in Delhi Public School, Mela City, Kolkata. And my favorite hobby is playing, singing, and dancing. Thank you.
Thank you. And can you tell me, Arush, what did you do with your day today?
Today, first I woke up in the morning at 9 o'clock. Then I got ready.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing for some time. Then I was studying half an hour. I was making some maths, division and multiply. My mother gave me sums, so I was doing. Then after doing my sums, I just went to the temple with my mother because today is just something special. Like like yesterday, also there was something special. Today is also something special.
Okay, very good.
And
Excellent.
then joined society and joining the class. And after this class, I'm gonna eat some French fries and go to school.
Okay, thank you very much, Arush. Okay, so Arush, can you tell us, why do people procrastinate?
Procrastinate, some of the most common reasons are perfectionism, fear of failure, fear of criticism, avoidance, low self-esteem, a tendency to self-defeat, depression, focusing. Thank you.
Okay, and do you procrastinate?
Yes, of course.
Okay, and what are the reasons you procrastinate?
Only two reasons: fear of failure and fear of criticism.
Okay, and do you think it's helpful?
No. None of them are helpful, which I told the reasons now.
Exactly. So what can you do to stop yourself from procrastinating?
I don't have idea.
Can you?
Focusing.
Sorry?
I will focus it.
You will focus.
I will focus on good things.
Okay. And what does your mum say when you procrastinate?
Mom says it's okay. No worries. Keep it up.
Okay. Is that what she says when you procrastinate? Don't worry, keep it up.
No, also sorry. Only don't worry.
Okay. Okay. And what about any advice? Can you give us any advice at all?
Yes, sir. And
What advice can you give us?
I eat healthy food most of the time. I eat junk food. I eat only outside food twice in a week. Like only on weekends. I need to focus on studies and health and my writing because slowly my writing is gonna be improved.
Okay.
And I also improve my studies because I like reading, but I never write by myself. My mother forces me to write. I can read story, I can read the chapter, or I can do the exercises which is given in the chapter, but I will never write by myself. Sometimes if I want to write by myself, then I write. If I don't want to write, so I don't write.
Okay. Thank you very much, Arush.
My mother, most of the time, my mother forces me to do writing. I do very less writing by myself.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Arush. You're welcome. Okay, next we have Sonny. Sonny, hi.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Hi, Sonny. So, Sonny, can you please introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Soni Haswani. I am from Satna MP. I am postgraduated. I'm taking tuition classes at my home. If I talk about my today's day, yes, it was a pretty good day for me because, as usual, it just, but yes, a few days ago, I just taught my student for a drawing because my student take a part in a competition. So I just give them some instructions to how to draw. So she draw well and today she won. So I feel so good that my student won the prize. Ma'am, can I show you my
Amazing.
painting?
Yes, absolutely.
Like, see.
Oh, lovely. That's
It's just a
amazing.
Lord, yeah, it's just a Lord Krishna canvas painting.
That's lovely. That's beautiful. Brilliant. And so what can you tell us? Why do people procrastinate?
And mostly people sometimes procrastinate as a result of their perfections because they can lead to procrastination in a number of ways, such as by making a mistake, and sometimes might delay, procrastinate is just like afraid of failure. Like I have a afraid of failure if I might be like my student might be lost, they can't win. So it's just a type of procrastinate thinking that but no, but we have to be positive and we have to be face that we will win. So yes, of course we will. Thank you.
Okay. And do you procrastinate?
I'm just procrastinating by staying positive and always be motivate my own self and never be afraid of failure.
Okay, very good. And if you had to give your, let's say, younger sister advice, what would you give her that advice? What would you tell her to do to get out of a procrastination
I just
period, so to speak?
like yes ma'am, I just like nowadays like when exams final exam came, so people students are very procrastinate for like they go school and they give their exam on an offline basis, so they are procrastinating. So I just say take your effort, do your as possible whatever you want to do, you just do, don't leave any question, write something you know about the chapter and feel free. I never scolded you if you give me a be a bad mark, so you just give your efforts.
Very good. Okay, thank you very much, Sonny.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Okay, next we have Navya. Hi, Navya.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Navya. How are you?
I'm good, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So can you please...
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, okay.
So Navya, can you please introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. My name is Navya Karwar. I study in class 8 and I live in Calcutta. And my day was very good actually because my mom just she gave some training. So after she came home, I was just like talking to her that what was the audience reaction and how did she manage it, because it was at least a 6 hour training. So after she came back, then I talked to her. Then we did some chores, and after that I studied for 1 hour. Then I'm joining a class.
Okay, very good. And can you tell me a bit why people procrastinate?
Ma'am, people procrastinate because there's so many things in the world they are currently doing, and the thing that they need to do, they don't see it as a priority. They just like see that it's a work, they have to get it done. They just don't. They just like don't see the point that it has to be done early or it has to be done late. It just has to be done, and they are like and they are focusing on the thing or the work they are doing. That's why I think people procrastinate.
Okay. And do you procrastinate?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And why do you do it?
Like I procrastinate on my assignments. I procrastinate on my projects, like most probably schoolwork, because like I also get distracted. Like I'm a student, I'm a teenager, so of course I have so many things I'm curious about. So if I'm doing something, and if I have assignments like other than studies, so I will do it at last because I know I need to submit it. So the teachers that doesn't care about the fact that if I do it early or if I do it late. It just needs to be done. If I do it at 12 o'clock, it's okay because I have my late night schedule. Or if I wake up at 5 and do it, it's no problem. So I just do it because I'm so curious about how all this works. That's why I like procrastination.
Okay. Good. Excellent. And what advice would you give to someone or to yourself as well to stop procrastinating? What can you do?
My older self.
Your own self, or
Okay.
to someone else who's having trouble with procrastination or who's having trouble procrastinating. What would you tell them to do?
Like, are they already procrastinating?
Yes. So they are procrastinating. They have a problem. What would you tell them to do to
Oh,
stop
so
procrastinating?
okay, okay. So, like, first I will tell them that there's a quote in Hindi, so I will like translate it that whatever work you're doing later, you should do it today, and whatever the work you're doing today, you should do it now. It's actually in Hindi form, but I'm saying it in English, and it's actually no fun doing it later because you will just be burdened by the work, and if you do the work now, later you can have all the fun. So you should do it now, other than doing it later.
Okay, very good. Anything else you would like to add to that?
Um, no, I guess this is all.
That's all. Okay, very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. And next we have Bisman. Hi, Bisman.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello. So can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Good evening, everyone. I am Bisman Kaur. I am from Bhubaneswar, India. I am 13. I study in Loyola School, class 8. And about my today's day, it was really good. It was again a holiday. So I woke up late in the morning. I woke up by 9. I freshened up by 10 and I started to study. Till 1 I studied and then was my break. So I was watching television. Then I was using my tablet for some time and then I was having my lunch. After my lunch, I went to play, and after I came back from playing, I studied a bit. After studying, I was just like my friends came, so we were just talking on the in front of my house, and then after that, I joined today's class.
Very good. Excellent. And can you tell me a bit maybe why people procrastinate?
So what I feel that people procrastinate because they're afraid of that thing. Like they don't have the guts to overcome it, or they're really very afraid of that thing, or they feel that the other people can do better than them, so they are that's why afraid of doing that thing. Because if I know the other my friend can do better than me, I'll always procrastinate to do the thing because there is one more person who can do a thing better than me. So that's why I feel people procrastinate.
Okay, very good. And can you tell me why do you procrastinate? What's the reason you procrastinate? And if you do?
Actually, today I'm not clear with what is procrastinate.
So procrastinate is when you delay doing work. For example, you have homework and you don't start it, and then you're like, oh no, I want to have some dinner. I want to drink something. And now it's time to have a bath. And now it's time to wash my hair. And now it's time to clean the dog. There's always something better to do than do your homework. And you leave your homework to the last minute.
I could relate. I really like sleeping, so I always say, Mama, I'll wake up in 10 minutes. and then I make a lot of reasons to get up early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
If I am set to wake up early in the morning to study, I won't wake up before 9. If it's my school time, I'll easily wake up. So it's like I feel lazy if there's no work, who will wake up early in the morning. But in the case of homeworks, I'm really very tight. Like, I'll do it on time, I'll submit it on time. So I don't feel lazy to do my homeworks, but I'm really very lazy to do some stage. Like, I'm also lazy in doing some, like, if some people say I like drawing or something, so I feel
Mm-hmm.
lazy to do anything like drawing or dancing. I make a lot of reasons for that, like who will dance or who will paint.
Okay, and why are you you say call it lazy, but why do you procrastinate doing it?
So I feel like the reason which I present that I'm a bit shy. Then like my friends can paint better than me, so I feel like they can do better than me. So
Mm-hmm.
so I feel shy to show my paintings. I feel shy to dance. So I am a bit shy in front of them. But yeah, if there is a like I'm a bit lazy to do that, because if I feel like if I do it, then I'll show to someone. If I show to someone, then they'll make a lot of like they'll feel like this is wrong or that is wrong. So I feel a bit of lazy, or else I procrastinate to do that work, because I feel like the other person can do better than me. So I'm like I'll say I'll shy in that. So I make reasons to do that.
Okay. And what can you do to help it?
So everyone say you draw and you will be better than them, but it's like the one who is at this situation knows that it's so lazy to draw it. So I'll try to draw and not show anyone. I'll just draw it so that I get a bit of perfection in it, and then show it to my friends, the teachers, or my parents. So that's what I can do to not procrastinate.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Bisman.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, and next we have Samikia. Hi, Samikia.
Hello, ma'am.
Samikia. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Excellent. So, Samikia, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. My name is Samiksha Sambardhana. I'm living in India at Odisha, Berhampur, and my hobbies are doing paintings and drawings. Thank you. Today I woke up at 8 o'clock. Then I did my morning routine.
Samikia, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Today I woke up at 8 o'clock and I do my morning routine. And after that, I was read. So I played with my
Mhm,
brother. And then after that, I done a painting and also I have made a video of that
mhm.
because of me for make yes ma'am because of making I was making a YouTube video, so I have made a painting also. Ma'am, I can show it. Can I show it, ma'am?
Yeah, yes, I'm hearing you, but you're coming distorted.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Ma'am, I was telling.
Samikia, Samikia. I think we lost Samikia. Samikia?
She tried to join, but she can't.
Let's see. Okay. I guess we'll have to we'll have to get some comments and closing thoughts from you guys. Sorry about that, putting you a bit on the spot. But what do you think now about each other's opinions and ideas? So do you have any opinions about other people's ideas that you've heard of how to handle procrastination or why we do procrastinate? Do you agree or disagree, and maybe a reason why?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I totally agree with Navya because Navya said well that normally students have very laziness when they saw their work because school sending too much work in their groups and they just want to write the question answers and this yes at my time even I also could irritating about this all work, but yes for making a project times like sparkle pens we have to be decorate, so it's being a fun when my mom sit with me and she just instruct me that make this, so I just like it. But nowadays yes kids are little bit bored for their works.
That's true. Yes, everyone gets a bit bored nowadays, don't they? With everything. Okay, good, good. And Bisman, what about you? What do you think?
Ma'am, as Navya said that I also agree that these days, like when we were online, so people like the teachers used to feel like the class timing is really less. So they used to send everything in the group. But when now we have started going offline, the most of the work they try to complete in the class so that we easily clear up our doubts because we are in higher classes, so they give really less work at home so we can do self studies at the same time. So I feel like this way, like these days teachers kids are also there, so they don't know how lazy the child becomes to after getting so much work. If I get one by one every work, I won't be like lazy, but if I get all the work together, the child becomes really very lazy to do so many work. So I feel like
To do
people
so
like
much work.
yes, ma'am. Because if there is one chapter, the child will like after a lot of conversation with her mom or like a lot of self-talking, the child will start writing. But if there are 4 5 chapters of different subjects, the child will procrastinate to write because they will like be a bit lazy.
Okay, good, good, good. And anything from you, Navya?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it's not the like you only said that nowadays people are becoming bored. It's because most probably students small students to college students they are becoming bored. It's because even teachers are giving homework, so they are not doing because they know that teachers don't have a way to check it. And also I'm a student myself, so I procrastinate because of online mode only. It got me a habit that teacher won't check, so I will whenever I will do my homework it won't matter. So that habit got me going. That's why I think there's a change in a lot of students procrastinate their homework too because they got a habit in the online mode. But now offline classes have started in India, so I guess the habit will go off.
Okay, okay. And what about Arush? Arush, have you got anything to say to us? Arush,
Yes, ma'am.
have you got anything else to add? Would you like to add anything else about what your peers have said?
Uh, yes, ma'am.
What would you like to comment, Arush?
Yes, I like online classes.
Yeah, that wasn't the question though. That's not what we were talking about. We were talking about procrastination, and we were talking about what we've all said, and if you had any comments about it.
No, no, ma'am. I don't
Okay,
have any idea.
okay, okay. And Arush, do you think online classes increased your procrastination?
No, and no. I like all classes. Like I want to also go to offline school over there. I can play with my friends. I can meet my friends. But in online classes, there is more fun.
Okay, okay. And what about you guys? What do you think? Navya told us they increased her procrastination. What do you think, Sonny? Do you think they increased procrastination as well?
Yes, ma'am. Now we are said well. We have to increase our procrastination. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and Bisman, what do
Ma'am,
you think? Yes? Yes?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Ma'am, I feel like many children do procrastinate in their online classes, but as per my school, they were really very regular with the like every week you have to send the PDF of your copies, and if the situation is better, they'll ask you to come to the school to submit it. So there was like really very less people or the less children who used to not come because our copy checking was really very compulsory during offline also. So they maintained a lot during online. So I feel like people were lazy, but at the end of the day or at the before a day, before a copy checking day, they used to complete it because it carries a lot of marks. So they always feel like the copy checking is really very important. And as per the student also, the copy checking carries a lot of marks because that gives a lot of percentage growth. So that's why a lot of people keep their copies really very maintained. And yeah, some people do procrastinate while doing their homework, but it depends on how they are like taught. Like if they're regular in classes, they like really less procrastinate in studies. But if they are like they are not attending most of the classes, they will procrastinate in like attend like in doing their homework. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And Navya, would you like to add one more thing?
yes, ma'am. Ma'am, you also asked the question that do people procrastinate in their other household other than the schoolwork? So, ma'am, people are, even students are doing more because of online mode. Like in the lockdown, they became so lazy that even when their parents or any other relatives said that do this laundry or put up the dishes, they used to feel so lazy that this habit will wash off, but it will become like it won't, it's very hard to scrub this habit off. So that's why people are procrastinating because of this lockdown mode only. That's why.
Thank you very much. Okay. Guys, thank you all. I love it when you can all comment now on each other's, we've kind of started doing this lately, where you comment on what each other said, each other's opinions. Lost my words there. Each other's opinions, and it's great to hear that you're doing great active listening and you're thinking on the spot. So it's brilliant to see that. Thank you all for sharing with me today's your answers about today's topic, and I hope you have a good evening, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you,
Bye.
ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.